biggest of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't. Because sometimes you won't. My personal high school experience has been quite different from that of my classmates. My first 2 years I taught myself while living in Kazakhstan, a former republic of the Soviet Union. My parents work as teachers in the Khosha Ahmed Yassawi University, and while living with them, I experienced a lifestyle more wildly different than any I could ever have imagined. I returned to the States to finish my last 2 years of high school here at Central. Because I had been independent for 2 years, the idea of graduation as the milestone of moving from childhood to adulthood does not work for me. In fact, when I first began to write this speech, the traditional ideas about graduation seemed only cliches and did not strike me as anything even worth mentioning. As I began to think past the obvious interpretations of our thematic proverb and of Frost's satirical portrait of the traveler, I discovered a universal significance, one which cannot be a cliche because its meaning is both unique and the same to each graduate tonight. Each of my classmates and I did not make one pivotal decision which led us to finish high school. We have each made a long, complicated series of decisions, some right and some wrong, to be involved in the ceremony tonight. Graduation in this context then becomes not a beginning, not an end, not even a milestone. I suggest that high school commencement is a resting place in the journey, a chance to evaluate the balancing act, an occasion which allows each of us to see the big picture, a moment to consider both roads and the yellow wood in which they diverge. I am still not sure if the idea of graduation is simple or complicated, but somehow Dr. Seuss seems to summarize what is really important. He gets down to the point on the very first page of his book. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Begin at the beginning and go on until you come to the end. Then stop. This remark by Lewis Carroll, the British author of Alice in Wonderland, suggests that life is actually much simpler than we perceive. Merely a journey in which one begins at the beginning and ends at the end. Like Alice in Carroll's novel, however, we seem to get confused sometimes on our adventurous journey, and sometimes even wonder where the beginning was and where the end will be. For my classmates and me, graduation presents a suitable occasion to look back to the beginning. Our parents probably reminisced over the past few hours and days about the circumstances of our births. The pride and joy that they welcomed 18 years ago has blossomed into adulthood. And the emotion that they feel tonight may be bittersweet. For the graduates, however, birth does not seem to be a reasonable beginning. After all, we do not even remember it. Our journey began later, as we began our education. Do you remember the first day of school? I remember all of the anticipation I felt at meeting so many new people and getting to play with new things. It is hard to believe that the first tools we received to help us on our journey were fat crayons and plastic scissors. It seems even more unusual to remember that at the beginning of our travels, we had to be forced to stop and take a nap. Middle school seemed to be the planning stage of our trip. Our talk focused on the future, how we couldn't wait to get to high school and what we were going to do once we got there. And finally, we arrived, high school. The world which before had seemed to have a somewhat limited perspective opened up into a wondrous landscape as far as the eye could see. thing we learned was that we were not at a destination. We were still on the journey and still preparing. We have also learned that the road has twists and turns. At times, we have almost sprouted wings and soared swiftly along the path. At other times, we have had to trudge slowly, working hard to dodge obstacles in our way. We have been fortunate in our journey to have those more experienced to guide us. Teachers, ministers, friends, and most importantly to me, parents. We can repay them by helping others along the road after us. We should have also learned that whatever road we happen to be on, however congested or deserted, there is a purpose for us being there. And, if necessary, an exit to a better path. In Jeremiah 29:11, the prophet writes, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." It is with excitement and great expectations that we leave here tonight, graduates of the Central High School class of 1997, to start the next leg of our journey. This is our time to make our mark on the world, and when the world makes its marks on us, we will rise up and continue on the path. In the words of the 19th century British poet Christina Rossetti, "Does the road wind uphill all the way? Yes, to the very end. Will a day's journey take the whole long day? From morn to night, my friends." Parents, faculty, and especially the class of 1997. It is my pleasure to introduce our platform guests in order of their appearance on the program. Mrs. Deborah Bean, Mr. Bill New, Dr. Marion Quinn, Assistant Principals of Central High School, Mr. Steve Killian, Faculty Member of Central High School. You have heard the graduation theme for tonight examined by our senior class president and the valedictorians. The theme chosen by the Central High School class of 1997 seems simple in meaning, literal, perhaps even too obvious. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The key words, however, journey, miles, began, and step all have more depth in the context of tonight's occasion. The word began seems appropriate because we're all here to celebrate a new beginning for the graduates we care about so much. It is interesting in modern usage that graduation and commencement as words are used interchangeable, suggesting that in our human existence, any end presupposes a new beginning. Marcus Varro, Roman scholar of the 1st century BC, said long ago, "The longest part of the journey is the passing of the gate." We might say the hardest part is getting started, getting out of the blocks, taking the first single step. Why is beginning such a scary thing? Beginning seems to tie into our basic human weaknesses. It encompasses fear of the unknown, resistance to change, and anxiety about the threat of failure. Even experience does not seem to help much. Consider the veteran teacher who gets nervous every year on the first day of school, or the seasoned athlete who has butterflies until he makes the first hit of the ball carrier, or until she sinks the first basket of the game. Tonight, I represent the faculty and the staff of Central High School who have nurtured, encouraged, and reassured these special people through many beginnings, which started with a single step of understanding or maturity. We are very proud that you have taken the steps necessary to reach this accomplishment. Even the steps that were occasionally tedious, sometimes disappointing, and yes, often scary. Although your journey, which begins tonight, may take you far away from us, each of you will always be a part of Central High School's pride and tradition. Your day-to-day high school experience is ending, but your legacy to us who remain behind is just beginning. I certify that the class of 1997 has met all requirements for graduation as set forth by the Knox County Board of Education and the Tennessee Department of Education.
Tracy Adams, Robert Adcock, Stephanie Adcock, Melissa Ayler, Stephanie Allen, Phoenix Anderson, Gabriel Archer, Corey Armstrong, Kevin Barnes, Durasica Beatty, Tina Beeler, Carla Bell, Shelley Berkeley, Kara Versaglia, Timothy Bickley, Anna Mistrion, Amy Blackburn, Justin Booker, Derek Bauer, Kendra Bowling, Christy Brady, Christopher Brown, David Brown, Carrie Brown, Sarah Brush, Jason Bryant, Kimberly Bryant, Ronald Wilson, Kelly Bird, Sarah Bird, James Caldwell, Tyangela Cash, Sean Carter, Patrick Shagnon, Jason Cherry, Stephanie Childress, Jason Clark, Ernest Clevenger, Eric Coker, Joshua Corey, Darren Courtney, Ken Crawley, Carol Daniels, Brian Davis, Carrie Davis, Lynn Davis, Ayana Davis, Jason Rayford Davis, Lauren Davis, Molly Davis, Mark Dewis, Nikita Dixon, Dustin Dotson, Robin Duncan, Suzette Ellis, Katie Evans, Christopher Barr, Shannon Ferris, Wendy Platt, Jamie Fletcher, Nicole Fletcher, Candace Flynn, Leanne Fox, Mary French, Erica Fry, Aaron Gadd, Erica Gill, Kenneth Ladd, Shondell Glass, Melissa Gossett, Karen Gorley, Joshua Graham, Jennifer Gregg, Valerie Gregory, Karen Hackney, Leslie Heather Harris, Joy Harris, Brent Howard, Jonathan Grabowski, Laura Beth Engel, Demetrius James, April Jenkins, Johnny Jenkins, Shamika Johnson, Stephanie Johnson, Janice Johnson, Allison Jones, Amanda Carnes, Naomi Kemp, Clint Kennedy, Jeremy Kerr, Daniel Kilday, Joshua King, April Kite, Jennifer LaVollette, Jerry LaVollette, Ann Lai, Suzanne Lamb, Vanessa Langton, Shay LeBeau, Valerie Lemons, Michael Letzinger, Andrew Newman, Brandon Llewellyn, Andrew David Lewis, Misty Linville, Alexis Plummer, Melissa Lundberg, Karen Lynch, Elizabeth Larson, Christopher Martin, Crystal Mascola, Kelly Mays, Brian Mays, Rachel, Robert McClure, Catherine McCoy, Travis McCraw, Kristen McCullough, Elizabeth McCurry, Amanda McDonald, Kimberly McFarland, Brian McKinney, Missy McMahon, Nitra McMahon, Shane Medley, Debbie Baker, Chris Meyer, Richard Phillips. Douglas Pickard. Sean Pierce. Amanda Price. Taryn Brady. Reed. Sheikah Ritter. Troy Riley. Amanda Roach. Jerry Rowe. Curtis Rowe. Sammy Rue. Patrick Rule. Joshua Russell. Daisha Sawyer. Andrew Shaw. Jennifer Shaw. Timothy Scripper. Nelson Settle. Jennifer Sexton. Shannon. Jeremy Sharp. Brooke Sharp. Matthew Sharp. Aaron Singleton. Johnny Skinner. Ashley Smith. David Smith. Jeremy Smith. Snyder. Kimberly. Emily Stahl. Zaylen Stiles. Nancy Serter. Catherine Swanson. Lauren Tall. Tracy Teasley. Lindsay Ball. Christy Thomas. Adam Thompson. Kenyatta Thompson. Kawana Tucker. Elisa Tudor. Nathaniel Tudor. Jonathan Waddell. Chance Wade. Melissa White.